The idea of framing is when you take an item and you... So the first step to dressing up your jeans is to properly frame them. What do I mean by that? Let me explain. The idea of framing is when you take an item and you surround it with pieces that enhance it through their color and shape. You see this in art all the time. Right here, I've taken a print and I've had it professionally framed. Notice the white spacing, how the frame itself complements the image. And what you don't see, glare on the glass, is because I spent a little bit more money and got museum quality non-reflective glass. And one of the secrets of framing is it can take something that's average and make it look amazing. This picture right here, painted by my sister-in-law, who is not a professional artist, looks amazing, hung in our home because of that beautiful custom-made frame. So what does all this have to do with jeans? The answer is simple. Take the right jeans, surround them with the right items that frame them properly and make them look dressier than they actually are. In today's video, gents, I'm teaching you how to easily dress up your jeans. Now, before we lay out all the items that you can use to frame your jeans, to dress them up, to take them to the next level, let's talk about what type of jeans you need to have to be able to do this to start with. You see, inherently, all jeans are casual, and certain washes, certain fits are not going to be receptive to being dressed up. So if you want to have the option to dress up your jeans, these are the styles that you want to avoid. Extreme fits, whether that be skinny or overly loose and baggy. Extreme wear, anything that looks too worn, anything with holes. You want to be careful of extreme washes like a stone wash, and understand that lighter colors, although they can be dressed up, especially in the summer, you want to be careful because in general, they're much harder to dress up. So what does that leave us? Well-fitted, dark-colored denim. So when I say well-fitted, that's going to be slim cuts, that's going to be straight cuts, as long as it complements your body and it looks good on your profile. And by dark colors, I'm talking indigo, black, gray, dark blue, dark green, maroon. Colors like this, I find, are a lot easier than lighter colors to dress up. Now, gents, if you're in the market for a new pair of jeans, you need to check out today's sponsor, Revtown. Now, really quick, let me give you a little bit of backstory on Revtown and the founders. They worked over at Under Armour, that's where they met, and they ended up leaving the company because they thought, hey, we can do better with jeans. These guys were surrounded by performance clothing, by a company out there doing some really cool stuff, and they said, why isn't somebody doing this in the jean world? They started Revtown focusing on three things with the denim. They wanted functionality, they wanted comfort, they wanted durability. Now, being smart fabric guys, they realized most of the materials that most jeans are made from just simply don't have any stretch. They're not breathable. These are things that when you put them on, yes, over time, maybe they're going to get comfortable, but it's very difficult to find the perfect fit. Not the case with Revtown. And that was the thing that blew me away about Revtown, is when I got my first pair of jeans, they fit me perfectly. I mean, it was a great fit. How does that happen? You got to go over to their website. They've got a proprietary fit system in which they will just ask you a couple questions and they will direct you towards the perfect fit with their jeans. And let's talk about their fit and style options. Tons of them. You want a pair of slim jeans? They've got you covered. You want relaxed fit? They've got you covered. You want skinny? They've got it. Khaki jeans? Lightweight jeans for summer, selvage if you want a heavier weight jean for the winter or you just simply appreciate that type of material, and tons of color options. Free shipping, free returns. Guys, if you're looking for the perfect pair of jeans, Revtown is a no-brainer. Gents, I'm linking to Revtown down in the description of today's video with a special link that's going to get you the best deal out there on the web. Seriously, an amazing company. Love these jeans, incredibly comfortable. So for the best fitting, the best looking jeans in your future wardrobe, guys, check out Revtown. Again, linking to them down in the description of today's video. Let's start with the foundation of your frame, upgrading your footwear. So if you're wearing running shoes, drop those immediately. Upgrade to some nicer sneakers. A pair of leather sneakers right here, infinitely more stylish than, a pair of running shoes. Sneakers and casual shoes, though, they're only going to take you so far. If you really want to step it up, bring in a pair of dress shoes. And I'm not talking black Balmoral Oxfords. I'm talking something a little bit more stylish. Something that maybe is going to be a brown color. You can go for oxblood, but you want to bring in a pair of dress shoes that are going to work with that dark indigo. Maybe look at a pair of double monks. Not a dress shoe guy, you want something a bit more functional, a bit more rugged, especially maybe in inclement weather. Look for a pair of classic boots. And if those last boots were too boring, then upgrade your denim with a pair of boots like this. You've got the broguing, you've got a little bit of the polished design. Really just a classic pair of boots. These are going to upgrade your denim style. Not a big fan of the shine, sounds like too much work? Then look at suede. So many companies are making suede boots now that are actually weather resistant, so it's going to be easy to wear, easy to take care of. This right here is going to work with with black. This could even work with a gray. It's going to provide a bit of pop, and it's going to make that denim look good. Seriously, gents, when it comes to boots, denim, and upgrading your style, the options are endless. The next step to dressing up your denim, wear the right shirt with your jeans. T-shirts are cool. I like Henleys. V-necks are awesome, but they really don't do much to upgrade the look of your denim. Instead, go with a shirt that has a collar. Dress shirts, casual button-downs, polo shirts are all solid options. Now this next step seems obvious, but so few guys do it, and that is bringing in a lightweight, stylish jacket. Any of you guys that have followed my channel, you guys know I love suede. Check out the jeans with this maroon jacket right here. Doesn't it make it pop? Look at this chocolate jacket right here. I mean, it really is a nice contrast, that indigo with the dark brown. And if I want a higher contrast, I can bring in a jacket like this in a light gray. And check out this green and blue combination. Maybe not for everybody, but I like it. And of course, you don't have to go for suede. You can go for a classic brown leather jacket. Again, look at the contrast. Overall, this just elevates the whole outfit. Now, what about a sports jacket and jeans? Can you make this combination work? Of course you can. Here are some combinations I came up with. First up, let's look at a blue on blue combination. Some people say, oh no, don't do that. I think it's great because you've got different materials with different properties, a different feel to them. Notice how that blue flannel jacket just really works, I think, with that blue denim. Solid combination there. Now, if you want to spice things up a bit, bring in a pattern. Again, sticking with the blue jacket, notice how it works, again, consistently with those blue jeans. Really a nice combination, easy to put together. Now, going with a little bit of a lighter color, going with a higher contrast, and going with a little bit stronger of a pattern. Now, notice how the sports jacket is working with that same color denim. I really like this combination. It is going to be more casual than those darker, more solid colors. At the same time, it just really, the combination works, again, because of the brown and even that lighter color, the contrast right there in the jacket works good with that denim. And what about gray? Well, gray jackets are great because they work with pretty much anything. They're a non-color, so with that blue there, actually it's a relatively good look. I can go with a little bit darker of a gray jacket if I wanted to and have a more formal look. This one right here is pretty casual because of the contrast and the lightness of the gray, but still a nice look. Now I get it, if sports jackets aren't your thing, you want some other options, let's look at this jacket right here. This is a sweater jacket. Again, we're sticking with gray, non-color, gonna work with a lot of different outfits, but look at the fit, the overall feel of that is incredibly comfortable. It works with the denim. It's a double-breasted jacket at the same time. The material makes it casual. This combination right here is solid. Jumping over to a single-breasted sweater jacket in dark blue, you can see the combination right here. Maybe I would change up the shirt here, but for what I wanted to show is how this isn't going to clash with the blue denim. Again, because denim has a different consistency and a different look and overall feel to it, no one's going to think that you're trying to put together a suit combination here. They're just going to think, wow, that's a good look. Now, what if it's too hot for a sweater? Are there other options? Yes, look at a shirt jacket. So a shirt jacket is a very lightweight jacket made from a shirt material, but made to be an outer piece that you put on over a shirt. So as you can see right here, this dark blue shirt jacket, again, I could probably change up the shirt to give a bit more contrast, but what I wanted to show here is that a shirt jacket is another great option to really dress up those jeans and take them to the next level. Now these next three jackets right here in one of my favorite colors, dark olive green. As you can see here, we've got one in a mandarin collar. The overall style is going to set it apart from all the other jackets out there. This other one here, the material, corduroy, is going to make it casual. At the same time, it works with the denim. And then this one right here, it's going to have 4 pockets on the front, kind of a fatigue style, but very lightweight. And let's not forget the power of accessories. You take those lightweight jeans, mix them with a linen shirt with a nice collar, you bring in this hat, boom, you've taken it to the next level. Or what about a wool tie? Yeah, not as dressy as silk, but still, it's going to level up those jeans and looks perfect with the right shirt combination. And of course, don't forget to bring in a good looking watch. Whether you choose an affordable dive watch or you go with an everyday wear in a square case like this one right here, guys, this again is going to help to elevate the whole outfit. So what video to watch next? Well, how about where I explain exactly how to wear those jeans with dress shoes? A lot of you guys have questions on this, so I created a whole video right here where I explain in detail how to pull off this look. You want to check it out? Boom, click the video right here.